what's interesting most to me, Mitch, is this puts him in a small group of players who have won 3 defensive players of the year. Only 4 players have won defensive player of the year 3 or more times. 2 guys won it 4 times. Does this sort of put Gobert in a place where we should be talking about him as a future Hall of Famer?
Well, I mean, this puts him in the category of Dwight Howard, Ben Wallace, Dikembe Mutombo.
The most important comp is Ben Wallace, who, if you don't remember, was elected to the Hall of Fame this year. In 2021, it was announced he will be a Hall of Famer. Ben Wallace, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, 4-time NBA All-Star, but most importantly, won an NBA championship with the Detroit Pistons. Gobert, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year so far, 2-time All-Star so far. He is, it seems to me, well on the track that if Ben Wallace gets into the Hall of Fame, how are you going to argue 20 years from now that Gobert can't, based on what we've seen so far? It seems like he's well on his way.
I would put Gobert on Ben Wallace level.
Absolutely.
I think that the championship here doesn't matter as much. I think that if he gets it, it's a plus for him to get into the Hall.
If he gets it, I think it's a guarantee, but my fear is that will be used against him, right? Because the precedent for Ben Wallace and the Defensive Player of the Years and the impact, like, that's even, but the one thing that's not even between the two is the ring. And will they use that as an argument to keep him out one day if he never did get that? Now that Gobert secures that 3rd one, it's like, we should probably, and I know there's a lot of Gobert haters out there that probably hate the idea of him being a Hall of Famer, but like, for being honest, now that Ben Wallace is in, we should probably assume Gobert will get in one day based on what he's done, unless, something crazy happens and he never, like his career falls apart from next season on. But based on what he's done and the fact that he's in his prime and he's probably not getting any worse, he's likely on that path.
Rudy's an interesting spot where he's like part of a dying breed, like a true big man.
He is the all-time defensive player, right? Absolutely.